Hey guys, look who's back. So, yeah, it's been a while, I know. But it seems like a few of us have been gone for a while and come back and whatnot. So, I'm gonna skip all the preamble. My last video says it's been 7 months since I uploaded. So, yeah. I am back now. I've been collecting and not collecting at the same time. Some books I just picked up and I put in my long box, and I after I read them and whatnot. Uh, but enough of that. I'll try and make videos on a regular. I didn't want to promise something that I'm probably not going to do. So let's just get into the books because it's 1 minute now. Again, sorry for being gone for a while. Been trying to keep up with you guys' videos as much as I could. Uh, Jimmy C, congrats on the uh, soon to be newborn baby and the house as well. So yeah, and I really don't want to just sit here thinking about stuff. I just recently saw that video maybe 2 weeks ago. That's why it popped into my head. So, see, everybody's still doing really well. So that's really good. I'm kind of hot and out of breath because it just came from my niece's last softball game. So, uh, yeah. But, so, let's get into some comics. Pick this up, the newspaper. You guys have seen it. I won't dwell on things too long because my stuff is old. They're new books that are months old. Not you'll just see them. So oh, speaking of Civil War, movies, Deadpool, Batman v Superman, X-Men Apocalypse, Civil War, and, soon to be Doctor Strange and all of these other amazing movies. A lot's happened with them. Quick cliff notes. Deadpool was insanely funny. I hope 2 isn't just a rewash of what he did in the first, because I don't think that would be too funny. Batman v Superman, didn't love it, didn't hate it. It was really good. I felt like at some points you could tell where they did cut and edit. So, but other than that, it was really good. Excited for Suicide Squad. I think that's going to be their winner, hopefully. Civil War was good. I still like the Winter Soldier better. I think. I don't think they should have made Civil War a Captain America movie because you basically already know Captain America has to win. It's his movie. They can't make him not win. So I didn't like that very much. But I mean, the movie was still really good. It's definitely top 3. It goes Avengers, first Avengers, Winter Soldier, Civil War for me at least. So, X-Men Apocalypse was not as bad as I thought it would be because from the critics and even fans like ourselves, I heard after they went to go see it, it was not good. I heard mixed reviews, so I was really scared, but it was really good. X-23 may happen. Mr. Sinister may make her. I don't know. So, yeah, what movie is coming out next? I'm not gonna sit here and think about it. I think it's Suicide Squad though. So, yeah, good time for movies though. But yeah, so I picked up Civil War Zero. I've heard stuff about it. Have not read it yet, so it's not in the Mylar. Sorry, there's some stuff there. Civil War 2, number 1. Really cool book. I'm guessing they're not going to reference the first Civil War. I really wish they would, though. I think that would be a cool dynamic in this book. Especially since Spider-Man last time started on Tony's side. And I don't know if he'll switch sides again, but I just think he chose Captain Marvel because he didn't like the result of last time he decided to choose Iron Man. So, but I really wish they would reference the original Civil War, especially since a lot of the same cast is there and some new cast like Kamala Khan, and it would just be a cool dynamic, I think. But anyway, Captain Marvel #1 again. Her first Kamala Khan only had 19 issues. Her first run, and we'll see how long this goes. Excited to read that. And again, I've been keeping up with it. I haven't read it myself though, so basically I've got the cliff notes, just not the current stuff. So that was 1, and this is 2. This is issue 4. 3 is on the way, along with some other issues, but the site Midtown I ordered from, they didn't have 4, so I went to my local shop, and luckily they had an issue 4. Thor is another run I'm really gonna have to track down, I guess, because I want #1. I was reading her first. I was reading Jane Foster's first series as Thor, so I want to read the Mighty Thor and have them all as well. And also, I heard they're going to say what was said to Thor, Odin's son, to get him to drop his hammer and he can't pick it up, which that's what I was interested in with Thor, with the female Thor. I want to know what was said to him, Was it a naughty word? I don't know, but Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man, Amazing 1.1, Amazing Grace, Part 1, Part 2. Again, I haven't read this. This is one I have no idea what it's about, but I do have the rest coming already. This is issue 3. If you guys followed my last hauls from 7 months ago, I have 1 and 2. Again, they didn't have 6, so I went to my shop and got 6. Same thing with Silver Surfer. They didn't have issue 2, so I went to my shop and got issue 2. So I'll have issue 1, 2, and 3 when they come in, and I think issue 4 is set to come out. If you guys, so I think that's it for Marvel, with stuff I haven't read. So on to DC, Justice League 3000 #6. I'm caught up with the series up to 6, 7, and 8 is what I ordered so far. I've got the rest of the issues. I think it's up to 13 coming in my next haul. Really like this book. It's fun, entertaining. It's just a different take on the Justice League, with them being sort of clone, not exact clones. They take people that have genetic structures similar to the original members, and they mix their DNA code, and boom, a new Justice League. But the issue I read, the last one, issue 5, a Harley showed up, and that became a huge book, I guess, or something. So I don't know if she's also in issue 6. Actually, that might be her right there. So yeah, so she must be in this issue as well, because I couldn't find this on Midtown. I had to go in my shop, and they had an issue 6 that I needed to be current. And so when I get I'll read those 3, and then when I get 9, 10, 11, 12, I'll be good. Same thing with this next series, Batman 46. I've read up to 45. I got the cliff notes on 46, 47, 48, 49. My shop does not have, the shop that I did an order with did not have 50, so I've got to go to my shop and get 50. But this is 51. In the last issue, I didn't do any of the variants or anything. Didn't really care about it. I just want the first First print, regular cover. Just get it. Did not the John Romita Jr.'s or none of that interests me. But I'm really interested in reading that myself and seeing all the dynamics and seeing how, Batman really gets his memories back. I know one of the We Are Robin guys helps him out somewhat, and even comatose, not comatose, but amnesia Joker, I'll say, helped him out a bit. But and that brings us to Batman Rebirth #1. This is a one shot. Heard terrible things about this. I'm guessing it'll be the bad egg of the Rebirth one shots. Flash, I have come in. Wonder Woman, I have coming in. Greg Rucka is writing, so I was really interested in jumping on that. I didn't pick up Superman or Green Arrow or Aquaman. I'm not gonna. I am only going to pick up the issues that of the one shots that I'm going to read the issues for. But I heard this is basically filler or something to that effect. But I heard Flash was really good. Like the new villain in Wonder Woman got a huge, great review from Reader 1717. If you guys don't know her, put her link in the description. I'm sure you do, though. Makes great review videos. That's another one I was keeping up with. And if I hadn't kept up with your videos, it's not that I didn't like them or anything. I watched what I could and I commented what I could if I had something to say. So it's nothing personal at all toward anyone. I just want to, I don't know. When I got back into it, just dive back in. Just like, with starting points with comic books. It's hard to know where to start, so you just start and keep going. But, Flash 46, this is in a Mylar because I have read it. This was the Zoom storyline, Reverse Flash, Zoom, whichever one they're going to call them, storyline in the Acolytes he had to face off against. Of course, Zoom was just using them to kill Flash, as he always does, though. But this was a really great series. I like the arc. And toward, I have the other issues of this, so I only needed 46 and 47 to read to finish it off. And Flash gets in trouble with the police. They don't see him as so much as a hero anymore. So in 48, it starts the last arc of the New 52 run, even though the New 52 kind of ended after Convergence. And so they employ the Rogues to capture the Flash and arrest him. And so the Rogues are kind of in this, median area of being evil and good. If they get hired to do something good, they'll do something good. So, yeah. Love this Ivan Reese cover, I think it's his name. Yeah, Ivan Reese cover, really great. Lightning, and the Rogues just look really awesome, and Wally and Iris, really cool. So, just a great read. And so, they didn't have 50. I've got to get 50 of, no, I've got to get 49 of, Flash, from my shop. And I've got to get Batman 50 from my shop. So, got 51, but I have read Flash, 49 already. So, I was all caught up. It was cool. Really liked, these last 2 issues. With the Riddler on it. The Riddler is my favorite Batman villain. I just think he gives him the most difficult challenge. I just think anybody could, blow people up or something. But anyway, the Riddler, I really like Zero Year. I don't think that was the best received book out of the Greg Capullo and Snyder run, but I like that series. It was cool. That's what got me start reading Batman New 52. But because I had missed out the first 20, 19 issues. But yeah, the Riddler and the Joker, so having my favorite hero and my favorite Batman villain. Couldn't ask for more, so that was really cool to read. So, of course, he clears things up with the police, and they see him as a hero at the end, and leads into his rebirth issue just because it's all wrapped up. So, now for, yeah, I guess some back issues, sort of. Well, you'll see. So, got Batman 457. First Tim Drake in costume. Picked this up from my shop for $6 and rarely thought that was funny because they had Jim Lee Batman, you know, the Hush around the Hush run for $40, where Batman 612, I think the issue is, where Superman is choking out Batman or something, and they wanted $40 for that, but $6 for, you know, I guess to each their own, but I don't really think they do too much research on their older books than they do on the current stuff. So, I mean, but I'm sure they know their dynamic and their customer base. So, hey, I got it for $6 and seen this book so many times in you guys' video, I knew exactly what this was. So, it was an easy grab. This next book saw in Archangel's video with the wife, and they raved about it so much. I was always interested in this cover, but I never really felt like picking it up. But when I was doing an order, I saw it, so I picked it up. That's Justice League number 12, Superman Wonder Woman cover. And it's funny because Midtown had this as a very fine, but honestly, you know, I'm sure their older stuff, very fine, will look really very fine, but in my opinion, looking at their modern age books, very fine means near mint, because there wasn't anything wrong with this book, and I read it myself. I was interested if this really happens in the issue, and it does, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And so I think it was kind of wrong though. They kind of start dating right just when Steve Trevor and her broke up, kinda. So I said, man, that's pretty wrong. But anyway, they're modern age books, very fine. I don't think you need to request a near mint for a modern age book. If they have very fine, save yourself 50 cents or so on each book, and if you're doing a big order, I should say, and it'll most likely it'll be near mint. Don't take my word for it, but I did a very fine because that's what they had available, and I did orders with them before, and they're very fine. Were like, there's no blemishes on the spine or ticks, anything like that, that would have this as a very fine. I mean, yeah, so to me, it's not an. I'm sure it's not a near mint, but I'm happy with it. Anyway, so wanted to get into this, but I stepped back out of comics for a little while, and so missed the boat on it. But I picked up what I could for right now, and I'll get other issues later. Justice League 31. Justice League 34. Really love this cover. So yeah, I don't know. Just something about this cover. Everybody looks really cool. So, and a Jim Lee cover with Flash. I think this is Jim Lee. Justice League 35. Justice League 38. And some of these I got from my shop, and some I ordered off Midtown. So that's Justice League 38. That's a Jim Lee, definitely. I will say I like Jim Lee's Batman with the small ears. I'm a small ear Batman kind of guy. I'm not really a fan of the long ears. So this is Justice League 44, the Dark Side War, of course, everybody knows about. So, of course, I've got to track down 40 and on 46. So, I think Francis Manipul drew this issue, which was really cool because he had did some issues for Flash, and when I started reading Flash, that's what I had gotten. That's who was on the book, and I really liked it. So, and I've got gaps, guys, because some books are on their way. This is Justice League 50, of course, the last issue, and yeah. So Justice League 50. What got me into just wanting to start reading these was, but then I got out of comics. But then what made me want to start getting comics again? I watched a DC interview where Dan DiDio, I think I said his name right, said Justice League 50 was where they were going to reveal the Joker's name. And that's exactly what he said. So I said, wow, they're actually going to give this guy a name and who he is, but they took the coward's way out and named them just 3 Jokers. So, okay, we'll see how that goes. But I am curious because you guys know better than I that the Batman New 52 run became really expensive. Around the first 19 issues or the first 18 or whatever. I wonder if the same thing's going to happen with this Batman run, and if so, should you prepare ahead and get 10 Batman #1s? I don't know, but or at least a few and see what happens. But I don't think lightning will strike twice, not in 2 consecutive runs. I think Tom King will do a really great job. I just don't think he'll do anything that, like, everyone is starting to say that Snyder and Capullo's run is one of the best Batman runs, of all. So I don't know if that'll happen twice. So, and then the big book everyone's been talking about from DC Rebirth. So really love this cover. This one was really cool. And then on the back there's Supergirl, Green Lantern, Aquaman, and the rest. And someone really did some detail on Starfire's buttocks. But yeah, I like how Flash is on the front though. So and I also picked up when I did my order because I really love this cover, with everybody popping out of the hourglass, because on the back you've got Earth 2 and Earth Prime in the hourglass. Oh, we not staying there. So, really cool. I did read this and was really blown away by it. I like the story. I like how they returned the original Wally. I did pose the question as I was reading it: what happens to Black Wally now? And they just go ahead and say that both of them were named Wally West, which is, I mean, I guess they did the best they could with what they did with making Black Wally in the first place, which I didn't really find necessary, but I'm not writing, so it's just my 2 cents. But it was a really good read. I did not see that. I thought they were really trying to. I thought they were introducing Wally to officially get rid of him and have the new Wally, the black one, take his place officially. So when things happened, I was really stunned, and I'm really excited for the Flash. And clearly, Wally will give up the yellow and red costume too, because as you can see, he is wearing it right there. So, I saw an advertisement where Wally was wearing a all red and something like that. But anyway, so as far as DC goes with their books, doing $2.99 when they announced it, I said, "Wow, great, $2.99 a month." And then at the end of this, they show that it's bi-monthly, and I thought, well, there you go. That's where they're gonna make up their difference at. So now it's gonna be $6 a month instead of $4 a month, and so DC's definitely got a good marketing team. They know what they're doing. But I won't let that deter me because I really like DC stories. Marvel, I really just pick up Spider-Man, Miss Marvel. I can't really think. Silver Surfer. That's another funny book I really like to read. And yeah, at the same time, it's serious. But there's only a few issues at Marvel I pick up, so when they do crazy prices like $5.99 books, like I think the Civil War is $4.99. So yeah, that's, I mean, and they're not, they're too afraid to even show, because yeah, they're too afraid to show what Civil War #1 was. I think it might be. You know what? It's open. Let me see. It might be $6.99. This video is long. It's my first one back, guys. Sorry. Yeah, they're not showing. But anyway, $2.99 versus Marvel sporadic prices. I'll take it all day long. And it's not a real competition because it is what it is. I'll just buy less books in general. I only buy what I really am loving to read. But I heard good things about Civil War too, and Marvel's definitely, their marketing team is taking advantage of that with the movie, and so gonna just charge what they want to charge, but that's fine. I'm just interested in the reading material, and I'll just buy less books from Marvel. That's how I'll split the difference with them. So that's my haul. I was very behind on my reading with books. This isn't even all of them. I did have to split my order up into 3 different sections because I was just too behind. So I'm getting chunks at a time out the way. So really glad to be back in doing these videos and interacting with you guys again, because really did miss it, but I just had to take a step back and live life, I guess. But not to say that comics is not a good life to live, because those are, when I'm getting the chance to read those are some of my best moments in the day. So I'm really happy about that. Like I said, I had back issues, further back issues, all the way. I had recently picked up a Justice League run, the Grant Morrison run from like 1999. I have most of the issues. I think I'm missing about 4 or so that I do need to pick up. No, I'm missing 1 through 5, I know for sure. And then some issues in between. But it had been so long since I had bought those. I didn't even bother showing them to you guys. I just read them over these 7 months and just put them in my box. Some really great stories. There was the Crime Syndicate in there, and Brainiac and Darkseid, and there was just some really great writing. I see how Grant Morrison got his status, but and I didn't want to bore you guys with it. It's over 125 issues I picked up from that one time, and so I just didn't show it up. But I did want to show my face since it had been a while, and sometimes I'll show my face, and sometimes I'll have the comics and just showing those, depending on what it is. So that's it, guys. That's my haul. Thank you for staying for 30 minutes if you have. I really appreciate it. All my videos will not be this long, I promise. And that's about it, guys. So, good to be back, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.